Good morning, class. Today I'm here with the next topic and next module. We are going to start next module. Next module is talking about the classes and their relationships. Here I'm going to represent you about next topic and next unit. The first topic is classes, as I discussed previously. So before going to start with the new topic, I just want to brief description, or I can say just call it again, recall what is class. Class is a blueprint for object. It defines a type of object according to the data the object can hold and the operation the object can perform. Classes are the fundamental unit of design in object oriented programming. A class is a pattern. Class is a pattern that defines a kind of object. It specifies a data structure for the object together with a set of operations for acting on the object's data. We can use a class to create one or more objects when the program is run. A class is usually also a factory that creates objects. Now I'm explaining again about class. You all are understand about class, and here moving to the our topics. Here I am covering up types of classes and implementation of class and interface of classes with each other. So firstly, I am moving to the types. The kind of class discussed thus are known as un- undifferentiated classes and are commonly used during design activities within a development process. You can also differentiate between three different kind of classes called differentiated classes. These includes types, implementation classes, interface. These are three different of classes we are using for designing our classes. These three classes are used to define our program, or we can use these classes within the program to define the classes. These differentiated classes closely related to different activities in the development process. The next few sections discuss this differentiated classes. Moving to the types. What type can we here to explain? A type is a class that may have attributes, association, and operations, but does not have any method. Now I am again repeating, the type have does not any method, because in the class we are saying operations, association, attributes, and operation and methods. But in the type of class, when we are after telling about the types of class, in the type is a class that may have attribute, association, operation, but does not have any methods. A type defines a role. An object may play relative to other objects. To how a role name indicates the role a class plays relative to other classes in an association. For example, a worker object may play the role of a project manager, resource manager, human resource, or system administrator. A type is shown as class marked with the type keyword. Here I am mentioning the type. These types of workers are shown in the figure. Here the type is a keyword. T project is the type project manager. Here is a type T system administrator. Different. These are the four different classes according to their work, and the type classes have only attributes, associations, operations, but not they have any type of methods. Now moving to the next, types are commonly used during analysis activities within a development process to identify the kinds of object a system may require. You can think of types as conceptual classes because they are ideas for possible classes. Also, because types do not have method and represent role only, they do not have instance. During analysis activities within a development process, the kinds of object a system may require. You can think of types, conceptual classes, ideas for possible classes. Types do not have methods and represents role only. They do not have instance. They do not create any instance of the object. They have only role. They present the role of the particular class. Now moving to the next, types may be used with binary and an array association and link in a common separated list of one or more type names may be placed following a role name to indicate the roles a class or object plays in the relationship. Separate the role name from the list of types using a colon. If no role name is used, the type names are placed following a colon. Figure 1 uses the type from figure 2. It shows the various roles a worker may play relative to work products and unit of work. As I shown the first figure, here we are showing in the first, this one is the first figure. This show only the type of class. Here created type is a key, and project manager and system administrator and resource manager and human resource. These are the different four type class. In this type class, only attribute, association and operations. No any method are used within the type class. Now moving to the next, as I told you, figure 1 uses the types. From figure 2, it shows the various roles a worker may play relative to work products and units of work. A worker may be a project manager, resource manager, human resource, and system administrator. Within the organization, all these are worker. So the activity and the work of that workers are related to each other. So the worker may play relative work to product and unit of work. So here I am moving to the next diagram. This is the relationship and the worker work. Project manager, resource manager, human resource, and system administrator. These are the four type class. But here this diagram show the workflow of that particular classes and activities. What are the product and what are the functions? Here these four are mentioned, and these are four. These all are worker. Workers are responsible for work product. Worker are a platform for the work, unit of work, work product. Now these are related to these figures show the relationship between these workers. What are the work with the help of these four workers? So worker is a main feature within the organization who relate these type of four different classes within the development process. Now moving to the implementation classes. Implementation is a very important part of a class. When we are going to design an implementation class, is a class that may have attributes, association, operations, and methods. An implementation class defines the physical implementation of objects of a class. Implementation is define the physical implementation of a class. For example, if you were to implement our classes in a database management system, if we want to take our class create in the DBMS, the worker class might be implemented as an employee table. The work product class might be implemented as an artifact table. Here I'm mentioning what type of class in the database and what the place of that particular class. If we are talking about the worker type of class, so worker type of class within the database we are going to design. When we are going to design our database, the worker type of class is defined within the employee table. And here show if we are going to design a work product class, the work product class is defined in the artifacts table, because both are used within a particular development process. As I mentioned, or as I show in the previous figure, both classes are here. First is worker class and second one is work product class, but the tables of these class are different in the development in the database, because worker class is in the employee table and work product class is in the artifacts table. And the unit of work class might be implemented as work order table. Same as uh, same as for the unit of work class. This class is defined or implemented in the database in work order table. So firstly we are designing employee table, artifact tables, and work order table. As you learned in the previous year about database, so the here we are talking about employee table, artifact tables, and work order table. These tables are designed or developed in the database, and after that these classes are defined within these tables. An implementation class is shown as a class marked with the implementation class keyword before going to design any class. So firstly we use a implementation keyword to design the class or implement the class. The three implementation classes just mentioned as shown in figure. Implementation class employee. Employee is a class type of implementation type of class is employee. Next is work order implementation class, and third one is artifacts. As I discussed here, these three tables are present within the database, and within these database these class are present. So firstly we are designing in this table. First is implementation class. Our implementation class is on employee table, employee class. Next we are going to design implementation class for work order and implementation class as a artifacts. These three classes include all the three work classes, work product classes, a unit of work. These three are interrelated to each other or for a development process. Now moving to the next, implementation classes are commonly used during the latter part of design and during implementation activities within a development process to identify how objects are implemented or a system. You can think about implementation class as physical. Now I'm repeating this one again. Implementation class are commonly used during the latter part of design and during implementation activities within a development process to identify how objects are implemented for a system, you can think about implementation class. Firstly, when we are talking about the implementation class activity, implementation is a part of activity, because we before going to design our classes, first thing we are talking about the objects, how objects are implemented for a system. This will be a very clear in our mind. After this thing, when we are talking about creating about a class, firstly we are thinking about the objects, and objects are a main part of the class, because class is a blueprint of object. So the object is very important. So object are how the system, how to convert object in a system to work to each other. Firstly we are focusing on the objects, what the objects are used and how to implement within a system, or objects are implemented for a system, what are the objects and how to the objects to be related with a system. You can think about implementation class as a physical code classes, because they are physical implementation of a classes. You can think about implementation classes as a physical code classes, because they are physical implementation of classes. Because after the when we are clearing of object and their operation, then we are thinking about the implementation of a physical class, and physical class is developed by the codes, and codes are becoming to implement a physical classes. These are a process of a implementation of class. So firstly we are focusing about the objects, and objects how to work for a system, and objects are implemented, how to objects are implemented for a system, that will be done by the implementation of classes, and classes are implemented by the codes, and codes are mentioned these classes into a physical manner. Now moving to the next, interface. Interface is also very important, because interface show the association, show the relation and show the activities which are going to perform within the classes or within the development. An interface is a class that may have operations but may not have attributes, association or methods. Interface is a class that may have operations. Interface provide operations within the class. It not show the attributes, association or methods. An interface defines a series or construct. Interface define a service or contract as a collection of public operations. Interface shows the collection of public operation. For example, a project manager must be able to initiate and initiate and terminate a project plan and manage a project while leading a team, and so forth. A resource manager, here I'm explaining some different works of in a different manner, in a different source, or in the manner of workers, because we are here discussing about a particular organization and their employees. So we are going to the I'm going to the discussed on that particular manner. Here I'm firstly talking about the project manager must be able to initiate and terminate a project plan and manager and manage a project while leading a team. A resource manager must be able to assign and unassign human resource to and from a team. These are the two different portions or two different workers work. First one is project manager and second one is resource manager. Project manager is initiate and terminate the project plans and so many things within their boundaries while leading a project. And resource manager is able to assign or unassign human resource to and from a team. A work product must be producible and consumable. It is produced by being created or written and consumed by being read or destroyed. Interface can be used to define these collection of operations. The interface define these relation of a project within the project. These total relations are presenting in this design or in the particular organization. This will be defined in the interface class. Interface of between the classes, because we are already discussed project manager is a different type of class and resource manager is a different type of class, and their works are in between their classes and their in their associations are different, but the operation of that particular class is how to work within an organization. It will be a collection of interface is defined within the interface define the collection of operation of different classes. What are the classes are going to the operate, or what are their operations? An interface is shown as a class marked with the interface keyword, and because interface do not have attributes, the second compartment is always empty and therefore not show. An interface also may be shown as a small circle with interface name placed near the symbol. This is the representation of interface within the class or within the development process, because interface is a very important part for interaction of classes. So how to design a interface within our development process, this will be a also very important part. So interface show as a class marked as the interface keyword, as we mentioned when we are designing type class, then we are showing the keyword type. When we are designing implementation class, that will be show the keyword implementation class. So same in the same manner, when we are going to design interface, so we are here also designed with the keyword interface, and because interface do not have attributes, the second compartment is always empty and therefore not show. So next, an interface also may be shown as a small circle. Interface also show in as a small circle with the interface name placed near the symbol and the operation of the interface not shown. Example of both interface representations and shown are shown in the figure. Now we are moving to the figure. This figure show the interface relation. First here, interface we are creating here in the project manager class: initiate project, terminate project, plan project. These are the action which taken by the project manager, or this will be this will be a defined in the project manager class. And project manager class, what are the operation is done: initiate project, terminate project, plan project. These are the interface of that particular class, and this will be interaction with the here the relation here the interface show with the HR, with the system administrator. Human resource are interact with on these with the resource manager. Resource manager is to able to give resources for the particular project, for the particular development. Resource manager assign the human resource. This is the relationship between the project manager and interface of the particular two classes. Here the human resource, the human assign human resource, the team and team. Also, the results here show the unassigned the resource, the human resource, because these are two aspects is within the resource manager task. Resource manager is a capable of assigning HR human resource or unassigning the human resource after the project. If the project manager initiate project, terminate project according to the operations done by the project manager, this will be a resource manager. According to that, the work is done. If initiate project, then resource manager assign the human resource team, and that will be final for the project manager. If the project is initiated, if project is terminated, unassign the HR, the human resource, and the team also. These are the three aspects. When the project is initiated, the resource manager assign the human resource team for the initiated project. If the project is terminated, then the unassigned the human resource team. And the operations are, what are the operations? These are the interface. So what are the operations done within the process of development? These are the different type of interfaces. Interface give a particular collection of operations within a particular class. Here mention project manager, resource manager, producible and consumable. Producible means a class which operate with the create something or write something, because we are talking about a produce something we are going to develop. And consumable, it means a product is after development is consumed, so read and destroy. According to the product, it will be a two operations. So all the collection of operations which are done by the different class is within the interface. Interface show the collection of operations of different classes. Here the project manager class operations are initiate project, terminate project, plan project, manage project, and lead team. These are the different operations within a project manager class. This is the interface within a particular class. So same in the same manner, we are talking about resource manager. After getting these operations within the class, the resource manager do our operations within the class. Resource manager assign or unassigned. Assigned means the human resource, the team, after initiation of project, and unassigned of terminate the project. If the project is terminated, then the resource manager work on the resource part. And here after these two, the interface within the processable, producible. First thing is create and write, and second one is consumable, read and destroy. Thank you. Now moving to the next, use the interface from figure 3 and figure 4. It show the various services a work product provides to units of work, including an interface for consumption of work product and an interface for production of the work product. It also show the various interface a worker provides in association with work products and unit of work. Interface and types may be listed together, but type are more commonly used during analysis activities, while interface are more commonly used during analysis and design activities, because both interface and type may be used during analysis and design, it is very important to have standard naming convention. For example, one convention is to prefix interface with an I and to prefix type with a T. Here is the workforce, as I discussed in the previous lecture, in the previous slide. The interface, here I'm mentioning, both interface and type may be used during analysis and design. It also shows the various interfaces a worker provides in association with work products and units of work. Interfaces and types may be listed together, but type are more commonly used during analysis activities while interface are more commonly used. So moving to these here, the responsible for work product, unit of work, and this show the relationship and how the interface interact with the workers work, because work in our organization all are worker. If we are talking about a project manager, if we are going to talk about resource manager, if we are going to talk about human resource, all these are workers, and workforce is also a part of that. So the total operation are done within the organization is very important. As I discussed in the previous, the type are more commonly used during analysis activities while interface are more commonly used during analysis and design activities, including an interface for consumption for the work product and an interface for producing production of the work product. It also shows the various interfaces or worker provides in association. Both interfaces and types may be used during analysis and design. It is very important to have a standard naming convention as given in the example. Here the thing is mentioned. T is show for prefix interface with an I and to prefix type with a T, because interface is show with the capital I and type class show by the capital T. So here mention T project manager is the type of class and I project manager is the interface project of that particular class. The workforce is, as I previously discussed, what are the worker do responsible for this work product, platform, unit of work where these are going to the work. But the differentiation of these class as interface is very slightly. We can use capital T prefix for the type of class, and for the interface we use the capital I before the class we are going to use within the our development process. Here in the figure you also see T project manager, T resource manager, T human resource, T system. These are four type of class, and now the interface of these is mentioned below these. First, I project manager, I resource manager, I human resource, and I system administrator. Because here is only four things, but interface is a different label. Project manager's interface, resource manager interface, human resource interface, and a system administrator interface. Same in the manner we are going to here discuss in the workforce. This will be the responsibility. According to the responsibility the class is working, and their association and their work done is for the responsible. And now moving for the worker in the play perform on the basis of the work The project manager also here also same both are the definition, or we can differentiate, or we can define within our development process as prefix T before the type and I prefix before the interface class. Thank you, class. Now we are discussing next topic in the next class. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm here stopping.